He texted, "Love you," at 6:15 p.m. At 6:02, he was holding her hand. The sound of loose change rattling in the dryer is usually just annoying, but this morning, it sounded like a warning. I pulled my husband's dark wash jeans out of the hamper, feeling the heavy denim, and sighed. Mark always forgets to empty his pockets. I reached in, expecting to find a few quarters or maybe a gum wrapper. My fingers brushed against something stiff and crumpled. Paper. I pulled it out. It was a receipt. A thermal printed slip from a restaurant, slightly faded from body heat but still legible. I smoothed it out on top of the washing machine, intending to just toss it in the trash. Then I saw the logo. Trattoria Bella Notte. My breath hitched. That was the fancy Italian place downtown. The one with the white tablecloths and the 6-month waitlist. The one we went to for our 5th anniversary, where the waiter scrapes the truffles tableside. I looked at the date. February 14th, 2026. Saturday. Valentine's Day. I frowned. Mark had worked late on Saturday. He didn't get home until 9 p.m. He walked in looking exhausted, tie loosened, holding a bouquet of grocery store flowers and apologizing profusely about the crisis with the Henderson account. We ordered Thai takeout and watched a movie. So why did he have a receipt from an Italian restaurant? Maybe he grabbed lunch? I looked at the timestamp. Check closed. 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. At 5:30 p.m., I was texting him, asking if he wanted me to save him some lasagna. He replied at 5:45, still buried in paperwork. Don't wait up for dinner. I felt a cold prickle start at the base of my neck. I looked at the itemized list. 1 lobster ravioli, $48. 1 ribeye steak, med rare, $65. 1 bottle Barolo 2018, $120. 1 tiramisu, to share, $18. To share. My hand started to shake. The receipt fluttered against the cold metal of the washer. He didn't grab a quick bite alone. He had a full, 3-course romantic dinner with wine. With someone else. He had lied to me. He wasn't working. He was eating lobster while I was reheating leftovers. I looked at the total. $412.87. I let out a harsh, incredulous laugh. $400. We had agreed, specifically agreed, not to do big gifts this year. Let's save for the house renovations, he said. Let's be responsible. And he spent $400 on dinner with who? I scanned the bottom of the receipt. The payment method. Visa ending in 4092. My stomach dropped through the floor. That was our joint card. The one we used for groceries and emergencies. He took another woman out for a Valentine's dinner, lied to me about working, and made me pay for half of it. The audacity was breathtaking. It was almost impressive in its cruelty. But then I saw something else. At the very bottom, in handwriting I didn't recognize, loopy, feminine script, was a note. Happy Valentine's Day, table 12. It wasn't a server note. It was a note from the guest. Or maybe the hostess. I needed to know more. I needed to see who sat at table 12. I noticed a loyalty number printed near the barcode. Member ID, 882910. Mark was a points guy. He signed up for every rewards program on earth. We shared the login for the Dining Rewards app because I tracked the points for gift cards. I ran to the kitchen and grabbed my phone. I opened the app. I logged in. Recent activity. There it was. Reservation, February 14th, 5 p.m. Guest count, 2. Table request, window seat, quiet corner. Special request, rose petals on table if possible. Rose petals. I felt like I was going to throw up. He requested rose petals for her. For me, he brought home wilted carnations at 9 p.m. I clicked on the reservation details. Name, Jessica Miller. Jessica. The name hit me like a physical slap. Jessica Miller. The new project manager he had been talking about for weeks. She's really sharp, he'd said. She's helping me with the Henderson file. I have to stay late to help Jessica get up to speed. She wasn't a project manager. She was a project. What I'm about to uncover isn't just a cheating scandal. It is a financial autopsy of my marriage. You see, Mark thinks he covered his tracks. He thinks a deleted text and a lie about working late is enough to fool me. But he forgot that we live in the age of digital surveillance. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to find a photo that puts his hand in hers at the exact moment he texted me, "I love you." But the real knife in the back, it isn't the dinner. And the witness who saw it all happen? Mark has no idea that the man pouring his wine shares DNA with the woman he's betraying. To watch full story, kindly follow instructions on screen.